Hello. This is Chris from Cristello Fitness, and we are still in back to school mode. Some of you, I think, maybe just started yesterday. Some of you started a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Some of you, I don't even know if you started school yet. But anyway, we're all sort of in the same boat. We're wrapping up summertime, and today I wanted to focus on packing lunches, school lunches for your kids. Some of your kids may buy lunch, but I know for me, my kids pack lunch every day. And yesterday I talked about healthy snacks. So if you missed my video or my blog, I talked about packing healthy snacks. So as parents, we are the ones most often that are buying the food and preparing and getting things ready. So it's really important that we are finding out what the kids like and making sure that we have those options available to them. And of course, focusing on healthier snacks, healthier lunches, and making sure they're having a good variety so that they're having some balance in what they're eating. And, I'm sure there's a struggle with packing the lunches, what to pack, what do you want, do we have everything we need, and a lot of times we end up doing the same thing over and over again, and then they're getting bored and they're sick of having the same thing for lunch. So making sure we have a lot of variety or enough things on hand so you can kind of switch things up a few days. So what are your strategies for packing a healthy lunch and then not rushing around in the morning? Do you pack your kids' lunches at night? Do they pack their own lunches? Do you get up and you run around with all the chaos in the morning and pack the lunches then? For me, I try to encourage the kids. They usually put, because they're teenagers now, they obviously can be independent, and I try to make them as independent as possible. So they pretty much take care of it themselves. And I encourage them to pack their snacks the night before. And preparing, if they know what they want for lunch, getting that all together and having it set aside in the refrigerator so it's easy to throw in their lunch box bag and throw it in their backpack. So my kids keep it simple. Sometimes they just take yogurt and then all their other snacks. I try to make sure that they are having at least one protein. So in the yogurt, they're getting a protein. They could do, maybe your kids like hard-boiled eggs. Maybe your kids like a turkey sandwich. I also encourage one fruit or veggie. So making sure they're getting in at least one fruit at school. And then one snacky thing. So it could be like pretzels or crackers or, I don't know, goldfish they get. And then one sweet thing, so some sort of type of cookie, some sort of type of sweet thing that, I try really hard not to get some of those things that aren't the best for them, but let me tell you, they come shopping with me sometimes. Can we please get this? Can we please get that? So I try to limit anything with high fructose corn syrup. I make them read the labels. I say if it says high fructose corn syrup, then no. I say look at the sugar. If it's anything much over 10 grams of sugar, I really don't want them having that, because then they're going to have that afternoon crash and they really need to stay focused in school. And so if they're not having a healthy breakfast, they're not having healthy snacks or a healthy lunch, then they're not going to be able to stay focused in school and be able to have enough energy to get through the entire day. So it's really important that they have quite a variety in there and they don't just have junk. They need to fuel their bodies properly so they have enough energy to get through the day. So a few items that maybe to give you some ideas. My son actually enjoys taking a salad. So I prepped him a salad at enough time a salad with cucumbers and onions, and then he grabbed his dressing. My daughter, I gave her fresh raspberries, and she has her yogurt, and then whatever else snack items that they're taking. I know we have to be careful because of peanut allergies, but they could do like a trail mix or a nut mix. Yogurt, they could add granola to it. Edamame is an idea. Lunch meat, tuna salad. If your kids like tuna, peanut butter and jelly, of course. That's what I pretty much lived on for school. I prefer not white bread. I do Ezekiel bread. You could do tricolor pasta and make a pasta salad. I just made one over the weekend, actually on Monday. So we have that left over. It has carrots in it. It has cucumbers in it. It has peppers in it. And then they could put a little bit of dressing on it. You could put together a fruit salad with granola. You could do, the beginning of the week, you do hard-boiled eggs if your kids like that. And then do some cut up veggies and fruit on the side. A fruit salad with granola. I think I just said that. Soup. So if you prepare some soup ahead of time, once we get into the colder winter months, preparing soup and then having them take that in a thermos, they could possibly do that. You could do crackers and cheese. You could do, like, say, an apple with almonds or a nut butter. You could do veggies, whether it's peppers, carrots, celery. You do any of that with hummus. You could do, I know some kids like celery with peanut butter. That's another option. Granola bars, protein bars. Important to read the ingredients and the labels on those, because some of those are filled with sugar, and if the ingredient list is like this, then don't get it. And make sure you know what's on that ingredient list. And also, I'm going to actually put together a blog with some of these ideas, and I'm including a recipe in there, and they're called egg cups. You can prepare egg cups ahead of time. They're so easy to make. It's 12 eggs, I think. Mix it up in a bowl, throw in a little bit of salt and pepper. I usually do spinach and peppers, but whatever vegetables your kids like. Even if you just threw in, if they like cheese, and put the cheese in the egg, make the egg cups, and at least they're getting some protein and some healthy fat, and that you can, they can just eat it cold. I make these ahead of time, and they're great for breakfast, they're great for lunch, they're great for a snack. So I will be putting that in my blog at Chris Dello Fitness. You can check that out with all the ideas. If you missed this video, or if you didn't have a piece of paper and a pen, then you can at least give you a few ideas of some things that you don't think about. If you guys have more ideas, what do you pack in your kids' lunches? Comment below. Give me some more ideas. I'll add it to the blog. Some things that your kids take, and even, you know, healthy snacks. I know I talked about that the other day, but the more ideas that we get, the more ideas we share, the more prepared we are, the less chaos in the morning. I know we're all starting to get back in a routine and have some structure back in our lives. Kids are so busy with school and sports and other activities. They may dance, they may have scouts, whatever your kids have. It's go, 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 and we have to, you know, pick them up, drop them off. So making sure they have those healthy snacks. You know, grapes are good, bananas are good. So yeah, I think that's all. Those are sort of the ideas. And a big thing is prep as much as you can the night before. Before the kids go to bed, check in, what do they want for lunch, and have as much as you can prepared and packed. So then if somehow the alarm doesn't go off, or kids are sleeping in a little bit and they don't have that extra 5 or 10 minutes, then at least you've had things prepped and prepared and you're ready to go. And to make it a smoother transition, getting out of bed and getting ready and getting to school. And I know for me, I hate to have like craziness in the morning, have the kids leaving, arguing, yelling, stressed out before their day. So the more planning we do as parents, that's our job, to make it a smoother transition, but also make them as independent as possible. So don't do it all for them. Get your kids to be more independent and have them get their snacks together. Have them get their water ready, whatever that may be, so they can learn how to do it themselves, because we have enough responsibility as parents. We have to do everything. So the more that they can help out, and I know they have busy schedules too, but it's really important to really help them have that independence too. So those are my tips today on back to school. We're still in that back to school mode, and we talked about packing lunches. If you have any ideas, I'd love for you to share below, and then you can check out my blog at Chris with a K, ChrisDelloFitness.com. Thanks so much, and enjoy your day. Bye.